Greetings! Hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Belle. In the background you can see my cat Jenny. This video is for September 2018 for the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm Sagittarius, so hello to all the Sagittarius people out there. So this is for September 2018, but you can watch it any other time for inspiration as well. And the decks I'm using today are the Chrysalis Tarot. I'm going to draw 3 cards. And I didn't draw them ahead of time this time, so I'll have to see how well I can get the inspiration and intuition on my feet. So, Chrysalis Tarot for 3. And then 1 card from Wisdom of the Oracle. And 1 card from this kind of funny deck. It's called the Oracle of E. It has kind of like a random word or phrase. And you can kind of get insight from it still, even though it's really kind of funny. It's kind of weird. Like when I first got it, I wasn't sure about it, but now I've gotten more used to it. It helps you stay on the lighter side, on the kind of uplifted and lighthearted side. And you can see in the background I still have some boxes to unpack. That's hilarious. I'm still getting organized, but it's pretty funny to me actually. I don't know, it's just like I feel like people have pristine houses in some videos, but not in this one. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards for the fire signs for September 2018. Anyone who's watching, who watches this in the future, anytime for any reason, they will get inspiration. Okay, first card is 8 of Scrolls. It just came up the other day. Okay, let's see if I can hold this up for you. 8 of Scrolls. This one's epic, right? Seems like there's a connection with Egypt. But more like just a spiritual connection with Egypt. Like not literally Egypt, but someone has a spiritual connection with Egypt and the ancient Egyptians. I think this is about writing your heart out. So some inspiration, some wisdom is going to be downloaded to you, and it's going to be time to just write it all down, to just write your heart out. Write it all down, whether that's still just for you or to share with others. It's the 8 of Scrolls, so it's about seeking your truth, getting feedback or information about your truth, and making sure you write it down, because you think you're going to remember stuff, and in some ways you will, but you want to get all those details too. It's really interesting. Okay, second card, 5 of Stones. Aw, so there's been some heartbreak. In the real world, there has been some heartbreak. You're feeling disenchanted, you're feeling forlorn. But I think this wisdom seeking is going to play an important role in helping you get over your heartbreak. And it seems like you're not very in tune with your surroundings. Excuse me. So I would say this card is a reminder to become enchanted with your beautiful surroundings. Don't forget to ground yourself, become enchanted with your beautiful surroundings. Like you see, she's so forlorn in this card. She doesn't even take in what's going on around her. She could be happy in this beautiful scenery, but she's thinking of past woes. And I know this happens to me sometimes. I'm a fire sign, so I guess that would make sense, but it's something that's going to blow over. It's something that's not going to be here forever. And if you're thinking about the past, it's time to let it go. Third card from the Chrysalis Tarot, the Minstrel, King of Stones. This is about music, sharing stories. There might be a loyal pet in your life, either a dog or a cat. This is really about sharing your stories, the stories that are close to your heart. So I think rather than being sad, like the middle card shows, you're going to be writing things down and then you're going to find a good format for telling stories in the way that feels right to you. I feel like you're going to be finding a sense of community soon with the King of Stones. I feel like you're going to be meeting new people and feeling a sense of community, and you will feel comfortable sharing your stories with these new people that you meet. That's really exciting. What a good reading. A little bit of sorrow, but I feel like the sorrow is outweighed by all the downloads of wisdom and information, and by the ability to share your stories. It's so exciting. Okay, so now let's see what we have from this deck called Wisdom of the Oracle. I always like this this deck of cards because something a little bit carefree about it, or it has like good images, and you know, obviously oracle decks are a little bit different from tarot, so it's kind of fun. Okay. Let's see, just one card. It's going to be difficult to draw just one card, right? Definitely this one. Using my intuition to pick the card, too. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, man. The sorrow comes up again. Okay, so this could be figurative. I don't think it's literal for most people. This is a figurative feeling of being abandoned. The card is orphaned. So it's a sense of abandonment. So I feel like the healing journey continues, right? So it's going to be a continuing healing journey. And it's going to be sad sometimes. And you're going to feel betrayed, or a sense of loss, or a sense of abandonment. But, as we saw in the other cards, that's not the whole story. Because you're going to get this wisdom that's going to be really profound, that you're going to want to write down. And you're going to have a community to share your stories, your uplifting stories, and your more sorrowful stories. So, this is, I think this card, rather than getting sad and depressed by this card, I think it's a card of recognition. To recognize that it is not always easy in life when you feel a sense of abandonment or loss, but it's kind of like the universe is kind of patting you on the back and saying, it's okay. You have this sense of abandonment, but that's not the end of the story, and that's not the entire story. Okay, so now let's see what the funny card is going to be, the Oracle of E card. So these. Like, literally, like, one of the cards says hairball. Another card says, like, can't remember them all, but they're all kind of funny. From different pop culture or just, like, random things. Okay, let's see which card comes up. I think this one. Okay. Ah, this is interesting. This card is smooth and easy. You can't really read that well, but that's okay. Card number 28, smooth and easy. Okay, so it's a contrast to the orphan card. You may be feeling a sense of loss or abandonment. However, things are going to get a lot easier. So I think the question or the choice here is about whether or not you're going to feel so sad that you don't see how easy street, or whatever you want to call it, this easier path is opening up for you. And so it's an opportunity to let go of your sadness and feelings of abandonment, and to latch on to this easy street, this kind of just like this going with the flow, allowing yourself this lightheartedness, if I can say it, allowing yourself to be easy and free and lighthearted, and things might get easier in that sense. Wow, this is exciting. So I think September 2018 is going to be a really good month for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.